Remember when you were a little kid and you used to have that thing where your top lip would sort of quiver when you were about to maybe cry, or you got emotional, or you had a deep sense of like connection and feeling towards something? Well, I'm pushing the halfway point of a century this year. I'll be turning 50. And it's been a long time since I've actually let it go and expressed it when I have that come up. And that just top lip just quivers. You sit there and you hold it, and you don't want to cry and everything else, and you hold back your emotion. And for too long I've done that in many forms, and again I did that this morning. But this morning I found it to be so profound because it was actually Anzac dawn service morning, and I was sitting there in the rain, and I had a picnic blanket over my head, one of those plastic ones upside down to keep the rain off me, and the pipes were playing, the bagpipes, and they went through the speeches, and then the last stand played, and I just felt this quiver. It was like a shivering, like my lip was just, and I could feel it kind of well up through the bottom of my eyes here, and I just wanted to let go and cry, and you know what? I didn't. And sitting here now, I get this rush of energy, and this, it's not sadness. It's like an expression, just a release. And I was sitting there and I'm like, for as terrible as it is that it's raining right now and that it's miserable here, every Anzac morning there is some sort of weather condition that makes it not pleasant. But all it is rain, right? These people laid in the mud, the trench foot, just the stuff. My grandfather was in New Guinea, as well as the Middle East. And, these people don't whinge, they don't complain, they don't talk about anything of the sorts. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the hell have we got to complain about? And more importantly, why don't we stand up for the things today that we should stand up for, right? Maybe it's not a cause that you believe in or that's for you, but maybe it's something that one day when you need the support of people to stand up for you and to back and support you, there's no one left to do it. And I just had this big wave of everything come over me, and I'm like, it's around discipline, it's around celebration. Just celebrating yourself, right? And giving respect to those and letting the emotions flow that need to flow. So I'm not making any sense, I don't feel, but inside it's there, and I just needed to communicate it, because whilst I feel like this immense energy and like this emotion, I'm also like, right, I feel anchored and just solid and grounded, and like we've got to stand tall with our shoulders back. The diggers did it in the years gone past, and I just feel that I myself, at too many times, don't do it either. And I look around and go, what have we become as a society? Anyway, this morning was amazing, and I felt that quiver, and I felt my little 5, 6, 7-year-old boy inside me just wanting to cry and let the emotion flow. So if you have that feeling, let it flow too.